Jupiter enters Cancer on June 9th, 2025, kicking off a year-long cycle of emotional growth, ancestral healing, and a renewed focus on home, legacy, and what truly nourishes us. The last time we saw this transit was mid-2013 to mid-2014, and once again, we are being asked to expand through care, not conquest. Now, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, which amplifies its protective and nurturing qualities. But this isn't all comfort and coziness. Early on, Jupiter will be in tense conversation with both Saturn and Neptune, challenging us to walk the line between dreams and reality. Expect conversations around real estate, food security, caregiving, and collective belonging to take center stage, personally and globally. Welcome back to Beyond the Zodiac Astrology Coffee Talk. I am Brett, your host and astrologer. Grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into June's forecast to find out what Jupiter in Cancer is brewing up in the months ahead. Now, our theme for this month is building what lasts. Under the Jupiter in Cancer influence, Jupiter's ingress into Cancer on June 9th marks the beginning of a year-long cycle emphasizing sustainability, care-driven growth, and emotionally intelligent planning. This month initiates a new blueprint for long-term fulfillment, especially in the areas connected to home, family, security, and legacy. With early friction from Saturn and Neptune, June calls for careful discernment between heartfelt aspirations and practical structure. Ask yourself this: what am I building? And is it truly built to last? This month begins a 12-month cycle focusing on long-term plans, emotional investments, and sustainability. It asks us to get honest about our direction and cut through confusion to clarify what really matters. Let's look ahead and see some of the chronological themes that are playing out in the coming weeks. June 1st to the 8th, you will find yourself laying the groundwork. Mercury meets Jupiter in Gemini on June 8th, amplifying communications, insights, and business visibility. Venus enters Taurus on June 5th, stabilizing our values and ushering in grounded, practical beauty. This week is a launch pad for long-term ideas. Stay alert. Mercury squares off with the North Node on June 5th, and we're being challenged to get our message out there and have faith that the right people will hear it and connect to it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be said. Now, June 9th to the 15th, big time opportunity meets some tension. Jupiter's ingress into Cancer on June 9th shifts our attention inward, but with Mercury squaring both Saturn and Neptune, clarity won't come as easily as we might want it to. We may be thrown off course by unstable ground, but Saturn in Aries is highlighting where our ground is unstable, and Neptune is lifting the fog of illusion and idealism that allows us to believe that the systems we have in place are working effectively. June 15th brings major tension between Jupiter and Saturn, highlighting the tension between our desire for expansion and our practical responsibilities. Now, June 16th, 23rd, we are defining the mission, as on June 17th, Mars sails into Virgo, bringing grounded action and drive. Mercury trines the North Node on the 21st, and Mars will sextile Jupiter on the 22nd. Your strategy sharpens, your plans are laid out, and you are willing to put in the groundwork to make your dreams a reality. The Sun will square off with both Saturn and Neptune on June 22nd and 23rd, highlighting some of your unrealistic expectations, but it offers a brief window for a minor course correct. Now we finish off June 24th to the 30th with new foundations being laid. The sun meets Jupiter on the 24th, kicking off a new growth cycle with optimism just before the new moon in Cancer on the 20th. It aligns with Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune, and Mercury enters Leo on the 26th and trines Saturn, offering a powerful chance to solidify your message and the perfect time to be seen, plan some major social media posts and lives. And Mercury's opposition to Pluto on June 29th suggests final edits or shifts in communication strategy. You may be faced with deep feelings that may need to be addressed, but it's all in the name of progression and growth. You are being asked to let go of outdated thought patterns so that you can step into a place and a position of power. Now, our full moon in Sagittarius at 20 degrees is on June 11th, 2025. This moon is a time for course correction. The full moon squares off with both the north and the south nodes. Being at the bends of the nodes reveals where your big picture ideals are misaligned with action. It's a recalibration moment for your own personal mission. My advice to you is look at your calendar, your habits, and your expectations. Are they helping you fulfill your purpose, or are they distractions in disguise? Now, the new moon in Cancer on June 25th at 4 degrees has you planting with purpose. This lunation is conjunct Jupiter, sextile Uranus, and squaring off with both Saturn and Neptune. It's a rare blend of visionary hope and sobering realism. What begins now has long-term potential, but requires a sense of maturity and care. My advice to you is anchor yourself in your core values, whether it's your business, home, or your own inner healing. Start now. Even if the path isn't clear, it will unfold in due time. And now it's time for your horoscopes. Listen for your sun and your rising sign. Your sun is going to give you collectively what's going on for that sign in the cosmos. And if you listen for your rising sign, that's going to be a more personal manifestation of this energy in your life. I have included both power days and rest days and some personal advice for each sign. All right, Aries, I'm looking at you. Your theme for this month is focus and foundation. Your major power days include June 8th, when Mercury is conjunct Jupiter in Gemini. This is a day of breakthroughs, insights, and bold communications. June 17th, Mars enters Virgo, and it's time to act on work and wellness goals for yourself in the coming months. June 22nd, Mars sextiles Jupiter, and this is going to be really productive energy, and it's going to be aligned to your personal growth. If you're looking for a day that you want to take a step back and rest this month, June 9th, when Mercury squares off with Saturn, may give you a sense of blocked communication or even some imposter syndrome. This might be a day where you want to take a step back. June 24th, with the sun conjunct Jupiter, you may actually feel overstimulated or distracted by excess. Opportunity is there, but play it cautious. My advice to you this month is to clarify your systems before taking on anything else. Focus on what's sustainable. Are your structures at home and work working? I don't know. Only you can decide. All right, Taurus, your theme for this month is strategic support systems. Your power days are June 5th, when Venus enters your sign, bringing you a sense of increased charm, attraction, and creative magnetism. June 21st, when Mercury trines the North Node, is going to give you a sense of smooth collaboration and networking opportunities. June 20th, with Mercury sextile Uranus, flashes of insight could change your trajectory. And now, if you're looking for a couple of days to take a day off and just chillax, June 9th, Venus squaring Pluto. Emotional entanglements or financial tension could have you up in a tizzy. Take a step back today. And also on June 23rd, when the sun squares off with Neptune, your vision might be a little bit blurred. So are your boundaries. It's a low energy day for you. It's going to be a day to just Netflix and chill. My advice for you this month is surround yourself with people who align with your long-term vision. Finances and friendships are due for an upgrade. All right, Gemini. Here is your horoscope for the month of June. Big moves, big messages. Your power days this month are June 8th. Mercury conjunct Jupiter. Your words will carry extra weight today. Use them wisely. June 13th, the sun squares off with the North Node, and it's an important decision that calls for integrity. June 29th, Mercury opposes Pluto. It's a powerful day to gather some insight or release some thought patterns. Your rest days for the month are June 9th, when Mercury, your ruling planet, squares off with Neptune. Miscommunications or confusion galore. This is definitely a day to hang out by the pool. June 18th, Jupiter squaring off with Neptune may give you a sense of inflated dreams, but also gives you a little bit of lack of follow through. This is definitely a lazy day. My advice for you this month is you're in a moment of major voice and visibility. You need to speak clearly, but don't overcompromise. All right, Cancer. Your theme for this month is new era, new roots. Your power days are June 9th when Jupiter enters your sign. Ta-da! Personal growth cycle begins June 24th with the sun conjunct Jupiter. Definitely a chance for expansive renewal. It's ideal for setting intentions and also releases. By releases, I mean business releases, not releasing energetically. June 25th, the new moon in your sign. This is the time for you to initiate what matters most. If you're looking for a couple days to kind of hang by the pool this month, June 15th, Jupiter squares off with Saturn. And this may bring you a sense of fear. You may not want to expand. You may not want to grow. Maybe just take a step back and sit this one out for today. June 18th, Jupiter squaring off with Neptune. It's going to be a day where you need to let go of fantasies that aren't rooted in reality. You might be overly idealistic and you will have a difficult time saying no. This is definitely a time where you want to just focus on yourself and indulge your own self-care for today. My advice for you this month is this is a milestone month for you. Own it. Jupiter in your sign gives you the opportunity to build your life around emotional truth and sustainable success. Use this energy wisely. All right, Leos, your theme for this month is inner realignment. Your major power days are June 17th, when Mars enters your income zone. Focus on financial organization. June 26th, Mercury enters your sign and your voice returns to center stage. June 20th, Mercury trines Saturn, giving you the power to speak with conviction and clarity. This is a great day to put out messages because you will not mince your words. If you're looking for a couple days to take a step back, June 5th gives you the perfect opportunity for rest. With Mercury square the North Node, tension between your current path and a deeper pull will leave you kind of unstable. June 29th, Mercury opposes Pluto. Power struggles may surface. It's best to pick and choose your battles. My advice to you this month is your quiet isn't a weakness. It's a recalibration. Lean into stillness wherever it's needed. The energy is intense. Your time's coming. Virgo, here is your theme for the month of June. Step into strategy. You want to mark these off in your calendar. Your power days are June 17th. Mars enters your sign. It is all about action ambition, and getting it done. It will be at its peak. You will have the energy to accomplish anything you put your mind to. June 22nd, when Mars sextiles Jupiter, gives you a sense of high functioning motivation. You can temper it, and it provides you with an opportunity to really get a lot of work done. June 26th, when the Sun sextiles Mars, it is a green light. Put your plans in motion. If you're looking for a couple days to take a day off, June 9th, when Mercury squares off with Saturn, it is too much pressure for you to overperform. If you're looking for some rest days this month, June 9th, Mercury squares off with Saturn. This gives you massive pressure to overperform. Don't burn yourself out. This would be an awesome self-care day. June 15th, Jupiter's squaring off with Saturn. Don't rush what needs patience. Your advice for this month? Channel momentum with purpose. Start what you can finish. Don't take on too much this month. Libra, here is your horoscope and theme for this month. This month is all about career vision. This is your opportunity to reset. Your power days for this month include June 8th, when Mercury is conjunct Jupiter, giving you authority and a visibility opportunity. June 22nd, when the Sun squares off with Saturn, use the friction to solidify your goals. Friction can easily become motivation. If you're facing the tension, chase it. Don't run from it. June 26th, Venus sextiles the North Node. It is a harmonious path that will open to greener pastures for you. If you're looking for a couple of days to rest, recharge, and relax this month, June 9th, when Venus squares off with Pluto, you could have some tension between power and financial responsibilities. There may be a little bit of push-pull. Take a step back, pick and choose your battles. June 18th, when Jupiter squares off with Neptune, you may feel yourself drifting off into fantasy land about your purpose, or you may have some illusions about partnerships. Don't make any decisions today. Take a step back and rest. Your advice for this month is trust the friction. It's clarifying. Reassess your public-facing goals and your partnerships. You'll thank me later. All right, Scorpio, here is your theme for the month of June. Expand your horizon. Your power days are June 8th, Mercury conjunct Jupiter. Apply for travel, publishing, or education on this day. Chances are you'll get a good result. June 21st, when Mercury trines the North Node, your long-range vision flows. June 24th, with the Sun conjunct Jupiter, opportunity through exposure. You might be put in the spotlight. And if you're looking for a couple of days to rest, recharge, and relax this month, June 9th, when Mercury squares off with Neptune, could have you with some misleading or missing details. Don't make any decisions. Hold off until the next day. June 15th, when Jupiter squares off with Saturn, patience will be required in any legal or bureaucratic matter. Trust the process. Don't push it. Your advice for this month? Growth comes when you go big, but have a plan. Don't leap without a parachute. Sagittarius, here is your horoscope and theme for the month of June. This month is all about restructure and regenerate. Your power days this month are the full moon on June 11th in your sign. Personal truth is illuminated for you. June 27th, when Mercury trines Saturn, provides you with grounding support. And on June 29th, Mercury opposes Pluto. This is a time for you to have cathartic conversations. If you're looking to solidify a business deal, an agreement may be reached. If you're looking for some rest days this month, June 9th, when Mercury squares off with Neptune, could be a day of emotional fog and misinterpretations. If you're not hearing the message clearly, sometimes you just have to change the tune, put on headphones, and lay by the pool. it's a margarita day. June 23rd, when the sun squares off with Neptune, it is a day of confusion and unrealistic hopes. It is going to be a low energy day for you. Lean into that. You're going to need it. Your advice this month is to reorganize your foundations, release what no longer sustains you, and step into power. All right, Capricorn, here is your horoscope and theme for the month of June. June is going to be all about refined commitments for you. Your power days are June 15th, when Jupiter squares off with Saturn. Long-term growth requires new structure, and you are willing to put the work in. June 22nd, when Mars sextiles Jupiter, an aligned partnership may be gaining momentum. June 25th, the new moon opposite your sign is all about a relationship reset opportunity. This may be you bringing in more clients if you have a client-based business. If you're looking to take some days off this month, June 9th, when Venus squares off with Pluto, pressure around money or control could have you in a tizzy. June 23rd, when the sun squares off with Neptune, your unspoken expectations may be questioned. And your advice for the month, let people meet you halfway. Even though you're used to doing it yourself, focus on mutual investments and real world goals. Collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. Aquarius, here is your horoscope and theme for the month of June. Your theme this month is returning to your rhythm. Your power days are June 8th, when Mercury is conjunct Jupiter. Creative routines can come to life for you. If you're thinking it, do it. June 22nd, when the sun squares off with Saturn. Calibrate discipline and well-being. June 26th, with Mercury sextile Uranus. Genius will be flowing through you. Use it. If you're looking for some days to take a step back this month, June 15th, when Jupiter squares off with Saturn, it might be too much, too fast, and you are not ready to handle it. Just sit this one out. Opportunities are coming later. And on June 18th, when Jupiter squares off with Neptune, unclear vision of your future goals, it's not going to come into focus that day. Give it a day or two, and it'll blow over. Your advice this month is small shifts matter. Adjust your lifestyle to support where you're going. All right, Pisces, here is your horoscope and theme for the month of June. Your theme this month is all about creative expansion. Your power days are June 8th, when Mercury is conjunct Jupiter. Creativity and romance are amplified today. Use it. June 24th, the sun conjunct Jupiter. Be your bold self. This is a day of pure, unadulterated, artistic self-expression. Get yourself out there, be seen. The limelight is on you today. June 25th, the new moon in Cancer brings you new joy and creativity. A creative project may be started during this time. If you're feeling the urge, go for it. If you're looking for some days to take a couple of days off, June 9th, with Mercury squaring off with Saturn, this could give you a sense of fear in expressing your true desires. Take the day to recalibrate, shift your perspective, and hit it later in the month. June 18th, when Jupiter squares off with Neptune, idealism could be blinding. It is going to be difficult for you to say no to anything. Today would be a day to focus on you and nobody else. Your advice for this month is this is your moment to dream out loud. Make sure your dream is grounded in truth. Wow. This month is about stepping back to reassess the big picture. Are your current goals and systems supporting where you want to be in the long term? With Jupiter now in Cancer, the emphasis shifts to family, business legacy, and the emotional cost of your ambitions. Use the first half of the month to adjust your strategy. Use the last week to commit with clarity. Thank you so much for tuning into this month's forecast and horoscopes for the month of June. And if you want tailored guidance on your path ahead, I would love to work with you. Feel free to book a new client session or explore a personalized solar return report. The links are going to be in the description below. If you found this forecast helpful and it resonated with you, give it a like, share it with a friend, and hit subscribe so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious, stay strategic, and always stay caffeinated.